money, cars, women, hold up, drinks, bars, clubs, show enough, acting like they cool cause they not cool cause they don't know us. I pull up with the Ford cool with the doors up.
Hey, so tell them where we at,
Man, we in Biloxi, man, this the east side, man. Fuck. Biloxi, Mississippi, man. Like this real life, like this where all this shit really like all the real niggas out killers, everybody out here.
That's a fact. 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 So introduce himself for my viewers. You heard me?
Man, it's a big boy, Jeki, man. I'm outside, man. Y'all can follow me on Facebook, Jeki Blakely. Y'all can follow me. Y'all can follow me social media, anything y'all want. Instagram _ITLJKI. That's a man over there. That man right there, DJ Sergeant Rock. That's my DJ.
What's poppin'?
Yeah, that's my DJ.
You already know.
This dude right here, this man right, this my road, man. This my dog, man. For real. You believe me when nobody else could, for real.
Boy, short and cute, low to level management, you understand me?
Yeah. They say, look, to book me, y'all gotta hit him up. Cause I ain't gonna be talking none of that.
What the info is? What the info?
LARRY WILBORN 2 gmail.com.
Came from the bottom, wasn't nobody gon' help me with none. I had to make a way, I had to scrape up some. They judge me by my past and by the things that I done. They look me in my face and still they hold a grudge.
That's a fact. So you say you're not from here, you just around here. Where you from, though? Where you from?
Hattiesburg, man. 800 block.
That's a fact. You heard me? So let my viewers, your viewers, and everybody else know. You heard me from your accounts. You heard me how it is coming up in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. You heard me? Is it violent? You heard me? Is it country? Niggas chilling, niggas wilding. How it is coming up out
It's
here?
a little everything. Niggas chilling, niggas wilding, niggas violent. It's a lot of everything out here. It just be going crazy, man. Like for real, this shit. You just gotta be, you just gotta be a bottom boy survivor. Like you just gotta be built for it. Like
It's a real life true story.
That's a fact. So how somebody from that background end up getting into the music? You heard me?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It's everywhere. Music everywhere in my city. Music everywhere here. It's everywhere. Music everywhere. It's just, I just grew up. Something told me to do it. Feel like I ain't really have a choice but to do it.
That's a fact. You heard me? So what artists did you listen to before you initially put your pen to your paper? You heard me?
I listen to Boosie. I listen to Webby. I listen to Anthony Hamilton. Other more artists, Gucci, Jeezy. A little more artists. Yo Gotti. Big shout out them boys. Big shout out Rollo Fam Goon. Big shout out to the Fam Goon boys, man.
That's a fact. So when you sit down and put your pen to the paper, where your motivation for the bars come from? Do it come from your environment? Do it come from the people around you? Do it come from personal life situations? Where the motivation for your songs come from?
It really come from all three. It come from all three, man. Like I can hang around somebody and they can have like a little vibe and not right about that. Like dang, it really just crazy. It's crazy how the music stuff go. I just let God put whatever's on my pen. I just put that pen on the paper and it's just it, Educate way.
So from being in Mississippi, you see what I'm saying, the market for music is not that big, you hear me? Do you think that helped your career because the game bust wide open? Or do you think that hurt it because it's a small music market?
It also helps, but also it hurts. It's both. It's kind of like good and bad about it, but that's good and bad. It's everywhere, So, yeah, I'm gonna bust the game open. I'm gonna open them doors regardless.
That's a fact. So you mentioned your artists that inspired you, you heard me? The artists today, the artists tomorrow, and the artists yesterday. What sets you aside from everybody, you heard me? What differentiates you, you know what I'm saying, from the rest of the pack, you heard me?
I'm a whole different breed. I'm cut from a different cloth.
You heard me?
Ain't no disrespect to them other rappers, but
Yeah.
you know, I got my own little,
Yeah,
you know, I got my own little thing going on.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You heard me? So if you could put a definition on your style, you heard me? If you could, you heard me? Or you a hip hop artist, or you a gangster rapper, you heard me? Or you a conscious artist, you heard me? If you could put a definition on your style, what would that be? You heard me?
It'd be like a ghetto gospel.
Yeah.
I be preaching. I preach to the streets. I preach to the people. I'm like a preacher, man. I be preaching for real.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You hear me? So what does the music do for you personally? Some people say it's like a therapy. Some people say it's like a voice. Some people say it's like a way to be heard. What does the music do for you personally?
It's a way to be heard. It's like my everything. Music, my everything, bro. I wake up music. I sleep music. I dream music. Like I dream this shit. Just like this shit, my everything. I'm putting my all in this shit. No cap. And that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put my all in it. I'm gonna try to change the game. You know, it's about time for the real ones to step in place and get the fake industry ones out the way. You know.
So I'm gonna ask you that question, but in a different form. What about your viewers and your listeners? You heard me? Is it any message that you're trying to send to your viewers and your listeners? Is it any picture you trying to paint for your viewers and your listeners? You heard me through your music?
Just telling them not to give up, keep going. Y'all stay focused. Keep subscribing to my music. And that's it.
Like,
you know,
share.
like, share, comment, all that. For real, eh? For
And the
real.
number one thing is don't give up, bro. By any means necessary, bro. If music is what you love and you passionate about this shit, bro, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let no girl stop you. Don't let no situation stop you. If you know that you are blessed to do music, don't stop, bro. Keep going, because you never know what type of doors will open up for you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You heard me? So you got the OGs with you, you know what I'm saying? Not many people got that type of respect and that type of support from their hometown, you heard me? Speak on your support system, you heard me, from your hometown.
I mean, from my hometown, everybody, they support me, you know. It's some that don't, but they gonna see it sooner or later. They all gonna see the picture sooner or later. You know, so once everybody see that picture, everybody see that movement, and I get the vision, the next generation can take on, you know, the vision. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the vision that people see. You know, these people here, they see because they believe in my vision. They see the vision, they see the picture that I'm trying to paint. They don't see the, you know, people that don't see the picture, I mean, I can't have them around me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to go for greatness, I'm trying to strive for better. I'm trying to change the hood, I'm trying to change everybody, I'm trying to do shit for the communities. I'm trying to do it all, we trying to do it. For real.
That's a fact. So some niggas do it for the clout, some niggas do it for the money, some niggas do it for the love, you heard me? Ultimately, you heard me? What you doing this music shit for?
I do it for the music, I do it for the culture. Get the money, money gonna come. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The culture here. I do this for the next generation. They look up to me, be like, oh, I wanna be like him. No, don't be like me, be better than me. Go farther than me, you feel me?
Right.
Don't be like me. Yeah.
So I see you with the drip on, you know what I'm saying? Being an upcoming artist, right? Does that fuck up your trust? Like doing business with people, like is it genuine or is it just doing it because of you, the stairs, you don't know if a nigga looking at you because, you know what I'm saying, they recognize you from your music or they want, you know what I'm saying, you a walking lick. Did that fuck up your trust? You, like, ultimately, like, basically, do your success fuck up your trust in the public?
Nah, not really. You know, you can tell, you know, it's all about energy, how the way people facial expression is. I can kind of read how people is, you know. What these don't mean shit, these diamonds, shit, I throw this away. This shit ain't nothing. This ain't nothing, man. It's materialistic stuff. This is what I got in here. You can never take that, what I got in here, you feel me? Like, I mean, but I just pray that, you know, if people do they have hatred like that, I just pray that God bless them to, you know, see better. You know what I'm saying? God bless them to do better and think better. Make their mind positive, you know.
I had to stay to myself because my heart is tight. They were taking all them pictures like it's paparazzi, but I'm just trying to change the game.
A lot of people feel like hip hop dead. A lot of people feel like the songs don't have have no substance, and the music is gone, you heard me? Being a successful up and coming artist, you know what I'm saying? What do you have to say to the people that say that?
I mean, if you just can't relate, you can't relate.
That's a
It's
fact.
all about relating.
That's a
You can't
fact.
relate to the music. You can't relate. You know, they might have different generations they relate to. Not saying nothing bad to them. They got a different. You know, they might have liked it. You know, Nas and Plies. And, you know, the different generation. We a new generation. But I mean, you gotta know how to take. You know, you gotta know how to take that. Oh, I don't like his music. Gotta know how to take that.
Constructive criticism.
Gotta know how to take that constructive criticism.
Right.
That's all part of the game. And if they don't like it, I'm gonna do, okay, what type of music you like so I can make it way you can like my song. You know what I'm saying? If you just don't like my song, I just don't know what to tell you, you know?
That's a fact. That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? So, from your first song, you heard me, to your most previous song that you written, you heard me. Take us through some of the differences in the maturity and your style, you heard me, in your opinion.
My first song, Eye for an Eye. Eye for Eye, that's a real club banger. But you know, lately I just been doing like different stuff, like, you know, I've been on some more love songs, you know, more R&B songs for the women. See, that's what's gonna get it. Y'all need to make them songs for the women, man. The song for the ladies, that's gonna get you out of here. You can get your radio plays, all that.
That's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact. Is being an upcoming artist dangerous?
Yeah, it got some ins and outs to it, yeah. I mean, you got some people that don't know you that hate you, but you got some people that's close to you that envy you. So
How you tell the
gotta
difference?
watch out.
How you tell the difference?
You know, they'll try to count your pockets, you know. They might think you got something the whole time, trying to make it like them, you know what I'm saying? And they might count your pockets, speak different on you, talk down on you. They'll come around you, hang around you, but when you leave, they talking down on you. I just pray. I try to look at everybody and try to, you know, make peace with everybody. I ain't want to talk down on nobody or nothing like that. I just wish them boy the best, you know. I just want the best for them, for real.
Play that shit up, TNT. I just for all my brothers, you know. I ain't mad at you, man. I want the best for you. Nigga, I only want the best for you.
And it's all about how you move too. You know what I'm saying?
Elaborate on that. What you mean by that, OG?
If you move in a way that's detrimental to the public around you, then you're gonna expect some bullshit to come to you. But if you move in a way where you charismatic, you floating through that bitch, you ain't trying to do no harm to nobody, you ain't doing nothing to nobody, then you gonna come out on top. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, man. It's all about how you move. Everybody move different. You know what I'm saying? So when they be on what they be on, regardless of what they be on, then you need to look out for that. You know what I'm saying? Be aware that they own that shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's
All
real.
we trying to do is just go to the party, go to the venue, go to the club, whatever we got to do our job, rock that regular ass bitch.
You heard me?
know what I'm saying? Rock that motherfucker and leave out on a good note. You
That's a
know what
fact.
I'm saying? We
That's
ain't
a
come to
fact.
do no harm to nobody. You know what I'm saying? We just come to rock that bitch, and that's what we gonna do. We gonna rock that bitch.
That's a fact.
Straight up.
That's a fact. Out of everything that you done, do, or can do, right? Why music? You hear me? What keep you motivated to the music? You hear me? Out of everything that you could do, why music?
You know, it feels good when you see somebody come up to you like, oh, I heard your song, that's fine, keep doing it, keep going.
Yeah.
You know, they feel a little good doing that. So they be like, keep going when your next project coming out. So they keep me going, they keep me motivated, they keep me, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I done jumped off the boat a few times, you feel me?
What you mean? What you mean?
I mean, I was like, you know, I was, you know,
Like by the
fucking
quit?
off, just fucking off.
Sideways.
Just sideways.
Sideways,
Yeah.
down Main
Yeah.
Street.
The woo the woo. That's the woo the woo. Yeah, alright, that's the woo the woo. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You hear me? So what kept you straight and motivated and on the narrow? You hear me?
Just like, what now?
What kept you straight, motivated and on the narrow? You hear me?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. God, to be real, God, man. God. I've been through it, bro. God.
That's a fact. How long you been doing music professionally?
Ever since I was 14. I'm 24 right now. So that's been a little minute, you know.
That's a decade.
Yeah.
Take us through some of the lessons that you learned. What this game taught you that you can lay on other upcoming artists, you hear me?
You gotta invest. You gotta get marketing. And you gotta stay motivated. And you gotta be good to the people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Whatever type of music you choose to get on, stay consistent with that. And if you stay consistent with that, then you gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna move something. You know what I'm saying? It might not move the way you wanted to move, but you can move something. That's where your networking come into play. You know what I'm saying? Get up on your networking, your promoing, your marketing, all that shit. Cause all that shit play a part in all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
That's a fact, you hear me? So, knowing the ins and outs, you've been doing this shit for a decade, you hear me? Have you ever left the music alone? Have you ever put your pen down, backed up from the music, you hear me? And if so, what brought you back to the music, you hear me?
I ain't gonna lie, when my grandma died, I kind of put it down for a little bit. But I remember when she told me to keep doing my music. So I had picked it back up. I had to get right, you know. I had lost myself for a little minute. It took me about a year and a half to get back right. Yeah. Long live Mama G, man.
I remember I was living in that 02 Felly Street. Grandma stood right by our side and gave us everything we need. And of course we had some hard times. My granny struggled a lot just to survive. Yeah, who would've knew that cancer would kill an innocent human being?
So, what's your plan for the next 5 years? You hear me? Where you see yourself in the next 5 years musically? You hear me?
The next 5 years, I see myself with these guys signing big major artists. You feel me? Doing the biggest shows, getting features from the big artists, doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Real talk, man.
Yeah, that's what I see. That's my vision. Trying to put on for the silk.
We got motion. We got motion in the city. You know what I'm saying? And the type of motion that we got, we don't move the way everybody else moves. You see what I'm saying? We do all our business legitimately. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way to move. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing legitimate business, holler at below the level management. You know what I'm saying? They gonna take care of you. We gonna make sure Jeki get there, and I'm gonna make sure I be his DJ so we can rock that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's all in what you want. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
real
fact.
talk.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Besides music, you heard me? What other avenues of entertainment are you interested in or got your hands in? You heard me? Or are you just fucking with the music?
I got a song. I got a movie with Jay Ashton. It's about to be on Tubi soon. It's called Sword of the Spirit. Other than that, you know, I'm a CEO of my record label. Trying to get the record label started or whatever. Trying to look for some more artists, signing some artists and everything. Make sure everything, you know, just good, man, you know. Other than that, you know, everything else is we straight, we good, you know, everything good.
Yeah.
We just living life and life living us, you know.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You hear me? So, for the viewers and the listeners, you heard me? For your potential new viewers and your potential new listeners, give us 3 songs out your catalog that will make us a for sure viewer. Yeah, OG, I'm coming. I'm at his neck. I'm at his neck. I'm at his neck.
You did
I'm
that,
at his neck. You heard me? I'm at his neck. I'm at his neck. You heard me? Look. Look, hold up. You heard me?
I already know it won now.
Yeah, yeah, get him right. Hold up. Yeah,
Someone like
yeah,
top dog.
yeah.
That gonna do numbers.
Yeah.
That song gonna do numbers.
I think about you every day. Is it safe to say that I like you? And I know you feel the same way. Matter of fact, I'm on the way to come see you. I miss the love and the hug and the kissing, baby girl, that we do. Shawty, I really like you, but I feel like I need someone like you.
Yeah, someone like you.
That's all right. That's one.
Cater to you.
Yeah.
Cater to you, my second song. And Had To. That's my third one. Had To.
And where we could find them at, and these singles are all for projects.
them projects I'm working on.
They ain't even mixed down yet.
They ain't even finished yet, but
It's on the way.
But it's
they on the way.
It's on the way.
Let's believe.
It's on
They
the
gonna do
way,
something.
bro. Shit.
I'm on Distro Kid. Jeki.
This man got music, bro. This man got a catalog, and I'm DJ Sergeant Rock, and I'm telling all y'all niggas, this man got a catalog. Whenever he want to goddamn it tap into something, he gonna tap into it, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be beating like a motherfucker. I'm telling you, real talk.
I heard something about features was on with him.
Man,
who we could catch you with.
I got a feature with no cap.
Glad that he ain't do it, that's my mama only brother. I'll kill a motherfucker if he fucking with my mama. Every day, every day, yeah. I just been hanging with no cap, nigga, no kissing. I was trying to reach my head, no to the sky, but touch the ceiling.
I got a feature with my boy, Platt.
Just cause I'm fucking that bitch don't mean that I'm trusting that bitch, okay? Just cause I'm loving that bitch don't mean that I run with that bitch, okay? I cannot trust these hoes. If they wanna stick around, they gotta do what I say.
It's a light Platt, man. That man doing that thing in New Orleans, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. How they could get at you for a feature? You heard me?
Man, y'all just hit me, hit my manager Larry on Facebook.
You hit my DM on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram. I got a YouTube channel. Got a YouTube channel too. You know what I'm saying? You hit the box. Let me know. However, what y'all want to do. For booking management, 228-424-8075. Low level man.
From your first song to your most previous songs, how many songs you got in your catalog? I'm talking about features, unreleased, you know what I'm saying, lost files, all that, you hear me?
You was some shit.
I'm coming at his neck, you hear me?
Yeah, you coming
You hear me?
Hey, get at him.
But
get
I
at
got
him
him,
now.
okay. I got at least about, and all the songs,
Roughly.
about 400.
About 400.
About 400.
And out them 400, you hear me? You got one that you put over them other 399?
Yeah.
Which one? Which one?
That's Someone Like You. Actually, I got two. I got Someone Like You, and I got Love Hate. That Love Hate. Big shout out to Charleston White, man. Charleston White gave me a shout out on that one.
That's a
big
fact.
shout out to Charleston, man.
Because one thing about our community and our culture, we love to hate and we hate to love. We done it to everybody we done love and everybody we done hated. They go flip on him in a minute.
Came from the bottom, wasn't nobody gon' help me with none. I had to make a way, I had to scrape up some. They judge me by my past and by the things that I done. They look me in my face and still they hold a grudge.
Those two that set them aside from the other 398.
Cause I put my heart in that. I put my soul in that. Definitely that love. Hey, I was telling my story, like everything that was going on within my life. That was real. Yeah.
That's a fact, you hear me? That's a fact, you hear me? So what's coming out next, you hear me? We got a release date for whatever. Tell us about, you know what I'm saying?
That cater to you.
Yeah.
That cater to you. Yeah, cater to you up next. Had to up next. And I got another song I'm working on. It's with a big old feature. I can't say the name.
Right.
Believe me. It's gonna be worth for y'all to listen though.
Are you?
Women gonna be soaking wet when you do
They gonna be soaking wet. Man, they
Gonna
crazy.
make them wet.
Yeah,
Gonna make y'all wet now.
that Love Hate gon' bang.
You signed the independent.
I'm independent, man.
Why is that the plan, a major deal, or is the plan to stay independent? And why did you choose that?
To be honest, I feel like I just need a distribution deal. Really, that's all I need. I got everything else. Got a manager, got a DJ. That's all I really need. I mean, the label's cool and all, but they hit me up with a distribution deal. I'll take it, and we can talk about this marketing, how we gonna get this money. But I ain't signing under nobody. I'm not about to have my royalties, man.
That's a fact.
I'm not going, man.
That's a fact, you hear me? being an upcoming artist and being a successful upcoming artist is two different things, you heard me?
Right.
Let's make a gumbo pot, you know what I'm saying? Give me your season as a success. What your season as a success is, you heard me, that you would add to the gumbo pot that'll make a successful up and coming artist.
Just hustling, period. Just be a hustler. You know, you gotta have knowledge to get success anyway. So you gotta stay in your books.
Network.
Yeah, network too. That too.
Networking.
Networking is so key to any business that you're trying to do. It doesn't matter what business it is. You got the network. You got the network. So make your network show your network.
All right, I gotta ask everybody get in. I gotta ask all y'all something right quick, you heard me? And Jay, I'm gonna start with you, you heard me? What exactly is it that you expect out your management team, you heard me? And what exactly is it that you think they expect out of you? And team, I'ma ask y'all the same thing after he answer, you heard me?
Alright, for sure. I expect greatness in them. I expect loyalty. And I expect them to push me harder so I can so we can all get this money, right?
That's right.
Real.
Yeah.
But you know, after DJ Sergeant Rock, I expect him to rock the scene, do the thing, you know. And if he feel like what song need to be played or whatever, hey Jeki, come play this. You feel me? I'm about to play this. You ready? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I expect, man.
And team, what y'all expect out of Jay, you heard me? We're gonna start with you, Jay.
Well, I expect him to keep grinding the way he grind. And I'm gonna make sure he get in and get out safely. That's my job.
Is it a dangerous job?
Well, consider it. Not really. Because if you love the people and the people love you, you shouldn't have no problem.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. And what about you, OG? DJ?
Man, look, the only thing I expect out of this man is just finish what he started. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go through, okay, we gonna put this track on the album, okay, we ain't gonna put this track on the album, we'll come back to that and all that over. Yeah, we gonna go through that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, all this man got to do is just do what he's doing. And that's don't stop, baby. You can't stop. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop by any means necessary. You know what I'm talking about?
That's a
Real
fact.
talk.
That's a fact, man. So before we get out of here, you heard me? Shout out to people out, you know what I'm saying? Leave all your contacts, you know what I'm saying? And let them know what it is, you heard me?
Shout out to them SDK baby, man. You know, it's all love over here. You know, shout out to the people that, you know, care for me and support me, bro. If it wasn't for y'all, you know, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. You know, I love y'all. You know, it's all love in here. And then definitely shout out to my boy Peanut, man, for coming doing the interview.
Yes,
yeah, he the second one in Nola doing that.
Already
Real.
know.
All the way
Solo Dolo.
man.
Real.
Solo Dolo.
Nola to Mississippi. That's 2 trees.
Y'all
already
to them
know.
boys. Them
Y'all
Louisiana
already knew,
boys.
man. Y'all already knew. Y'all already knew, man. Y'all already knew what it is. You heard me? Straight from Biloxi, motherfucking Mississippi. You heard me? It's
504, you know what I'm
understand me?
saying?
You heard me?
We love the 504.
That's a fact, man. It's Pete another general.
Shit.
To know of the
Jeki
podcast.
Sergeant Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Me and So Slim been made this shit.
Yeah.
We been put this shit down before he even left this motherfucker.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You heard me? That's a fact. That's a fact. You heard me? Man, I enjoyed y'all, man. Let me get some of the, let me get the,
DJ Sergeant Rock, man. You know what I'm saying? My email is djsergeantrock51@gmail.com. You can get at me on Instagram at DJ Sergeant Rock, and you can get at me on Facebook, which is my real name, Anthony Hale. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
That's a fact, man. We out this thing, man. I want
Money, cars, women, hold up, drinks, bars, clubs, show enough, acting like